Hi, explorers! Have you ever wondered how trees produce the oxygen we breathe every single day? Trees don't have lungs like we do. They don't breathe in the same way humans or animals do, yet somehow forests help fill our atmosphere with oxygen. So, how do trees do it? Let's find out. First, we need to understand that trees are living organisms. Just like humans need food for energy, trees also need food to survive and grow. But unlike us, trees don't eat sandwiches, fruits, or vegetables. Instead, trees make their own food using a remarkable process, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis happens mainly inside a tree's leaves. Leaves contain a special green substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives leaves their green color. More importantly, chlorophyll absorbs energy from sunlight. You can think of chlorophyll as millions of tiny solar panels packed inside every leaf. When sunlight hits a leaf, chlorophyll captures that solar energy and stores it for photosynthesis. Without chlorophyll, plants could not make food. And without plants, most life on Earth could not survive. In autumn, some trees stop producing chlorophyll. That's why leaves change color and turn yellow, orange, or red. To perform photosynthesis, trees need just 3 main ingredients. First, sunlight. Second, water. Third, carbon dioxide. Let's look at each one. Trees absorb water from the soil through their roots. Tiny root hairs underground soak up water like microscopic straws. The water then travels upward through special tubes inside the trunk called xylem. Some giant trees can move hundreds of liters of water every day. At the same time, trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is the gas humans and animals breathe out. But how does it enter the tree? On the underside of leaves are tiny openings called stomata. Most leaves contain thousands, even millions of stomata. These openings are so tiny that you usually need a microscope to see them. Stomata act like miniature doors. When the doors open, carbon dioxide enters the leaf, and oxygen and water vapor can leave the leaf. Scientists estimate that a single large tree may have billions of stomata. Now the magic begins. Inside the leaf, chlorophyll uses sunlight energy to combine water and carbon dioxide. Scientists summarize photosynthesis using this equation. Carbon dioxide plus water with sunlight to glucose plus oxygen. Don't worry about memorizing it. Here's what it means. The tree takes in carbon dioxide, the roots provide water, sunlight supplies energy, then the tree creates 2 products. First, glucose. Glucose is a simple sugar. Trees use it as food and energy. They also use glucose to build wood, roots, bark, flowers, and fruits. Second, oxygen. Much of this oxygen is released back into the atmosphere. Once oxygen is produced, it leaves the leaf through the stomata. The oxygen enters Earth's atmosphere. Eventually, humans and animals breathe this oxygen. Every breath you take is connected to plants. In fact, scientists estimate that around half of Earth's oxygen is produced by ocean phytoplankton, while forests and other land plants produce much of the rest. So whether you are in a sea desert or mountain, plants help support the air you breathe. Here's something surprising. Trees also use oxygen. Just like animals, trees perform respiration. Respiration allows trees to release energy stored in glucose. Trees respire both day and night. However, during daylight, photosynthesis usually produces far more oxygen than the tree consumes. That's why trees are considered net producers of oxygen. At night, photosynthesis stops because there is no sunlight. But respiration continues. Forests play an incredibly important role in maintaining Earth's environment. Large forests such as the Amazon rainforest contain billions of trees. Trees absorb enormous amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This helps reduce greenhouse gases and slows climate change. Forests also provide habitats for wildlife. Forests help regulate rainfall. Forests stabilize soil. Forests cool the planet. Without forests, life on Earth would look very different. So, how do trees produce oxygen? Using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide, trees perform photosynthesis inside their leaves. During this process, they create food for themselves and release oxygen into the atmosphere. And that oxygen helps make life on Earth possible. The next time you walk past a tree, remember you're looking at one of Earth's most amazing natural oxygen factories. And remember, every great discovery begins with a simple question. If you enjoyed today's adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more amazing science discoveries. See you in the next adventure, explorers!